Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my other beauty favorites that basically aren't makeup. I'll link the makeup video somewhere over here and then the down box below. But this is going to be my beauty favorites that aren't makeup of 2014. So we'll start off with skincare. My favorite eye makeup remover is definitely the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. This is like a silicone based one, so it doesn't actually have oil, but it's one that you shake up, put it on a cotton round, and then just take it off your eye makeup. It's really easy. It's great at getting even the waterproof makeup off, so I really like this. For the rest of my face makeup or my eye makeup, if I'm not wearing like a whole ton, I usually go in with this and then I'll use the other one if I need a little bit more. But I really like the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil. This is great for taking off your makeup and it's super gentle. For cleansers, this is another thing I actually discovered in 2014. This is the Boscia Detoxifying Black Cleanser. This is by far my favorite cleanser. It does have a slight warming sensation, which some people may like. I don't really like that, but it does a great job keeping my skin clear and brightening it. For lip balms, I really like this Jack Black. This is something I discovered in 2014. I have a couple of the different flavors. They are marketed to men, but they are lovely and do a great job hydrating your lips. This is something that I always have just around the house and in my purse if I need a little bit of chapstick. Another chapstick-like thing, but this is one I only wear at nighttime, is the Bite Beauty. This is their agave lip mask. As you can see, mine's like almost gone. This is by far my favorite basically lip treatment. This is a little more intense than just a normal chapstick. This one's really nice because you can put it on at nighttime and when you wake up you usually still feel a little bit of it on your lips, and a little goes a long way. It does have lanolin. Some people can be allergic to lanolin if they're also allergic to wool, and it can cause breakouts. They do sell this in Sephora, and this is something I would recommend getting a sample if you do not know if you're sensitive to lanolin. This is not something I discovered in 2014, but I used it basically every single day, so it's gonna get a shout out. This again, not pretty packaging. This is the passion fruit seed oil, which is also known as maracuja oil. I buy it from Garden of Wisdom, so it's not in a pretty packaging, but it's the same thing. Cold pressed maracuja passion fruit seed oil, high in vitamin A and C, and does a great job brightening and moisturizing. This is another thing I discovered in 2014. This is the Derma MD. This is their peptide eye cream. This is for dark circles and puffiness. For me, I don't have a lot of puffiness. That isn't something that I have an issue with. I have issues with dark circles. I haven't seen a huge difference in my dark circles, at least not here. I see a little bit of improvement over here, but more than anything, this does a great job hydrating. That's my kind of biggest concern, because when it comes to concealing dark circles, it's not that hard to do that, but you can't really conceal skin texture. So this is something that's doing a great job of basically just moisturizing my eye area. I do have combination skin. I get super dry eye area, so I've really been liking this. This is more of a body skincare, so I really like this for a body butter. This is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil. I would really like to find something at a lower price point if you guys know about it. I've always bought these when they're on sale at Sephora, but as you can see, I'm like almost out, and it's just this really nice kind of like whipped texture. It's super light feeling, and it soaks into your skin really well, and it does a great job like hydrating. Like you can touch your skin later and you're like, oh, I still feel moisturized. So I love this. My favorite body wash, this is the Organics, and it's their Healing Cherry Blossom Body Wash. I really like this. I have been slowly taking a lot of sulfates out of my routine just because I'm a little bit sensitive to them and they really dry out my skin. So I switched over to this, and this is probably like the third or fourth bottle that I've used. It smells really nice. It does a great job, you know, washing yourself, and it doesn't dry out my skin, so I love it. This shampoo I really liked. I went blonde in 2014, and so this is something that's really helped. I'm not having to use it as much here now that I live in Seattle because the water's not as hard, but in Utah I had a super hard time keeping the brassiness out of my hair. So I really like this. It's the Lee Strafford Bleach Blondes Purple Shampoo, and it does a great job when my hair is that like, see how it's like barely pink right now? When it's barely lavender, all it is this on blonde hair left in for like 10 minutes. This is my favorite dry shampoo. I have been trying out a couple different ones, but this is probably my favorite that I've ever tried. I still want to find an aerosol one that I like, but that just hasn't happened. This is the No Drought, and it's by Lush. I'm not a huge Lush fan. I know, everyone's gonna hate me, but I do really like this product. This kind of just has a light citrus scent that doesn't really linger. You just put it in your hair, brush it out. Really like this. So I have one hair tool. This is the Remington. It's their 1 inch to 3/4 of an inch curling wand. I never had a curling wand before. I always had the one with clamps, and I was so bad at curling my hair. But this makes curling your hair so easy. It's amazing. I don't have a lot of hair, but I can do it in 10 minutes. I really like this. This is the Big Sexy Powder Play. So I bought this a while ago, but I haven't really used it. It just kind of like sat there because I was like, oh yeah, I should use this, and then I never did. And then I saw Patrick Starr did Jay Kiss's hair, and I really like that. I know that Jess has similar hair to me, so I like messaged Patrick, and he's like, oh no, this is the only thing I put in her hair. So then I started adding a little bit more, and it does give me just a lot more volume and a little more texture to my very fine hair. This, you can see I really need to repurchase. This is the Vita Salsoon, their heat protectant shine spray. I like putting this in my hair while it's damp and blow drain it, and then it just gives my hair a really nice feel, and it looks very shiny and healthy. My last product, this is the Healthy Sexy Hair in the Soy Touchable, and this one is their weightless hairspray. I am probably just a dummy, but I had no idea that hairsprays came in basically different holds. I don't really do much with my hair, so I didn't learn that. But when I was going to Shelby in Utah, she was like, oh no, there's different ones. Try this one. Tried it. I love it. This is my second bottle. It just does a great job keeping my hair in place, but not making it like crunchy and gross. So that is my non-makeup beauty favorites of 2014. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos, and I'll see you guys later.